what's up, everybody? It's me, T, and I was watching your video, Philly Diva, and I'm also the greatest fan of micros. And what I want y'all to see is I have micros. Okay, now Philly Diva girl, the hair that you use, honey, is beautiful, darling. But for those of you who have multiple bills like myself, but want to maintain a beautiful micro look, I don't use human hair. It's not really synthetic, but it's like half human, half synthetic. I guess I don't know. This hair I have a 16 in the back. Let's see if it's kind of long. I have a 16 in the back, 16 inch, and I have a 14 inch in the front to get the nice layered look. The first time I got it, if y'all look at some of my older videos, that was all 14. Um, This hair here, it's the type of hair that you can't really curl with the Marcel curling irons or curling irons that's really, really hot. It has to be like 200 degrees, but I never curl mine. I dip mine in hot water. I know what y'all thinking. Hot water, oh my God, I can't do it. But let me tell you. Okay, how I got this pattern is, number one, my braids are fresh. I just got them done, finished on Sunday. So they're kind of tight, and I wanted to I wanted like a wavy look, like a nice soft wave look. And so what I did was I did a braid, one braid here, one braid here, basically two on each side. So I have four braids total. And I braided it, and then I put um, the orange rods, the orange perm rod, I put one of those on the bottom of each of them to give it kind of a, so the ends aren't straight or whatever. And I was reading some of Philly Diva's comments, and I know she's probably a busy lady, so I'm going to answer some of y'all questions. As far as maintenance on micro braids, okay, everybody's hair is different. What I do is I make sure I keep it oiled at all times, because most African women hair, if your hair gets dry, it gets brittle and it breaks, okay? And so I keep mine oiled, especially around the edges, because for some reason my hair gets dry in the front. So I keep it oiled. I use oil sheen or like a real light grease. Um, I hardly ever use gel on my braids, simply because I have a naturally dry scalp. So the gel ain't gonna do nothing but dry it out even more. And plus, when she braided my hair, she had to use spritz because I had got a perm or whatever. And that's another thing. If you're like me and you like to wear micros, but you want to straighten out your hair so it looks neater, do not straighten your hair bone straight and get micros. I'm going to tell you why. Because anytime your hair gets straight, it gets, especially around the edges, it gets kind of weak. And so when she do like these edge braids, you see, like it's probably three strings of hair in it. But when she do these edge braids, if your hair is super duper straight, number one is going to do one or two things. Either one is going to come out of the scalp, and you're going to see those little white bulbs of where your hair actually came out of the scalp. And number two, the braids are going to slide out, okay? Another thing, what am I going to say? I saw a girl who says she's mixed black and white, and she has kind of pin straight hair. Yes, you can get micro braids. You can. But the thing is, she's going to have to use, they're going to have to use like a spritz or something so that they can catch your hair, so it makes it kind of tacky, so she can grab the hair. And let me see, what else can I tell y'all? Another thing, I know a lot of people like to get the wet and wavy hair, but see, it's been my experience to where the wet and wavy hair wasn't good, because it it looks matted and dry after a while if you don't take care of it, especially if you're like a newbie. If you want wet and wavy hair, I can do wet and wavy with this. The only thing I have to do is do the section smaller, probably like this, and braid it kind of tight, like that. Y'all, my hair is so straight. It looks like I'm bald. But I promise I'm not. I just recently got my braids. But you see how tight I'm braiding it? I don't know if y'all can see it. I'm trying to, hold on. Braid it tight on down, and you get the nice full wet and wavy look. Let me see. What else can I tell you? For these braids, micro braids is the healthiest thing you can do for your hair, especially if you like length like I do. My natural hair is probably like a bob. Um, if you like length, get micros. It's safe on your hair, and as long as you keep it moisturized, oiled, and clean, and don't pull them too tight, then you should be fine. Um, Also, see, and then also, if y'all notice, mine aren't as small, like real tiny, 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 like Philly Diva. Philly Diva, whoever braided your hair, braid the hell out of it, girl, because it's beautiful. But mine are a little bit bigger, which is fine. This is how I prefer mine. I don't like mine itty bitty, simply because to take them out and all that stuff. But my last braid, how long can you keep them in? I know a lot of people want to know. Um, my last set of micros, I know y'all. Ugh, I kept them in for 6 months, and let me tell you, wasn't not, there's nothing wrong with keeping them in for a little bit longer because micros are meant to be worn that long because their braid is so small. And the only thing that really looked roughed about mine cause is the middle. But what I did was I would get my front redone, just like this section up here. I get this redone, and I got the back redone last time, and then I got the middle done. And so that way, it just keeps your braids fresh and get you a longer wear. Because if anybody knows about the prices of micros, they can range anywhere. If you find like a young girl who knows how to do them, from $50 all the way up to $250, $300. I paid 70 for mine, and it's worth every penny of it. And then plus, you got to think about it. Micro hair, my hair was, let me see, the 14 was probably $14, and the 16 was probably like 16, $17, I believe. So yeah, and I've used one, two, three, I think about 3 bags of hair. Yeah, 3 bags of hair, and it has 4 bundles per bag. And I use Hera hair, Hera, and another kind of hair because they ran out of my all black Hera hair at the hair store. Y'all, almost had a meltdown. It was a mess. Um, but yeah, so if y'all have any questions, just hit me up. That's Trey Edwards, TredWards, 1982. Holla. Mwah.